What's up, Lexi Mob? It's Alexiana. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I wasn't planning on filming a video today and whatnot, but I remember I was scrolling on Instagram and whatnot, and I had saw something that really caught my attention that I really wanted to speak on. Now, if you don't follow the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram, I'm going to insert their Instagram handle over here. Tell them Alexiana Monet sent you. And they be posting like a lot of crazy stuff, like stuff from across the world in pop culture and stuff like that. And they had recently posted something involving the influencer Woah Vicky. Now, if you're not familiar with who Woah Vicky is, insert picture here. She's pretty much, for lack of a better term, the black white girl and stuff like that that is known for, claiming that she's black and stuff like that. And she's known for doing like crazy stuff online and stuff like that. And she recently had went down a religious path to where, she's deeply involved in the church and all the kind of other stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that and whatnot. And they basically have posted a story that about her that really, really gets under my skin, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay, again, this is on Instagram and stuff with the Neighborhood Talk, and the caption reads, "Y'all agree? Woah Vicky says she believes men that paint their nails are gay. Painting your nails black as a man is weird and not cute. I think you're gay." And it shows like a series of tweets inside it that she had posted, just 3 of them. It said, "Painting your nails black as a man is weird and not cute. I think you're gay. Painting your nails as a man is weird. Wearing a dress as a man is weird and not normal." Okay, so I have some thoughts. Granted, it's just like I had said in my Candace Owens video. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it on my channel and stuff like that. It's just like I had said in my Candace Owens video. She has every right to feel how she wants to feel because she's simply exercising her rights as an American citizen. Because, like I said, Woah Vicky, she's deeply involved in the church. And, freedom of religion and stuff, like that's one of the First Amendment, and also freedom of speech. So sis is simply just exercising her rights as an American citizen. I'm not going to take that away from her. She has every right to feel how she wants to feel. But the problem comes in when it's all about men. Men, 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 men. That's the problem. You have all this stuff to say about a man wearing a dress and men painting their nails and stuff like that is gay. But what about the studs that be walking around sagging their pants, walking, talking, and acting like men? And let alone, don't get me started on girls, like when they go to the club and stuff like that, like when they be dancing on each other, smacking each other on the ass and stuff like that, like pouring shots in each other's mouths and stuff like that, and kissing each other and stuff like that. Like, what about that? Don't make this all about men. Women aren't exempt too. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander. If you're going to get on some men and stuff like that for wearing dresses and painting their nails and stuff like that, then get on the women that be dancing on each other's in clubs and smacking each other on the ass in the club, and the studs that be walking, talking, and acting like men, dressing like men. Like, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Don't just criticize men, honey. Criticize the women too. And that's the shit that really, 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 really pisses me off. It's like when a man is gay, it's World War III in this bitch. But when a woman's gay, no one bats an eyelash. People just give her a pat on the back. Like, no one has shit to say. Like this. Here it is. My ass is sitting on camera and stuff like that, looking dolled up and stuff like that, looking like Chef's Kiss in a wig and a dress and a hat and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure motherfuckers probably gonna watch this video and probably jump down my throat for me dressing like this. But the shoes on the other foot, if this were my sister on camera, and if y'all know my sister and stuff like that, in real life and stuff like that, like my sister, she's 100% straight, like she likes men and stuff like that. But the shoes on the other foot, and my sister was on this camera right now, acting like a stud and stuff like that, no one would bat an eyelash, no one would say anything and whatnot. Like, they'll pretty much give her a pat on the back. So my point is, don't make it all about men, honey. Like, hold the women accountable too. Like, hold the women accountable too. Women aren't exempt from this equation. Like I said, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. And many story time and whatnot. I remember I was in high school and stuff like that. And this is around the time I came out the closet. I remember I was in my home ec class, and there was this girl. She's no longer a stud anymore. She likes guys again and stuff like that. She dresses all girly and whatnot. We're going to call her Lulu. She was a stud in high school, you know, dressed like the boys, acted like the boys, whole 9 yards. And even though I wasn't out in high school and stuff like that, people still did pick on me for being gay and stuff like that. And there are times where she picked at me and called me a faggot. And I used to think to myself, honey, if I'm a faggot, what does that make you? You walking around here dressing, talking, and acting like the boys, and no one says anything to you, but I show a slight bit of femininity, you want to call me a faggot? Yeah, honey, like, don't be throwing stones if you're living in a glass house. Like, I'm just saying. And like I had said, like, whoa, Vicky, like, if you're watching this video, you have every right to feel how you want to feel. Like, you're simply just exercising your rights as an American citizen and whatnot, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. But don't just make this all about men. Women are not exempt from this equation. Like I said, if you don't criticize some men for painting their nails and men wearing dresses and stuff like that, then criticize the women that be walking, talking, sagging their pants and acting like men, and criticize the women that be in clubs dancing on each other, slapping each other on the ass, pouring shots in each other's mouth and shit like that. And you saying a man wearing a dress is not normal. Women dancing on each other, slapping each other on the ass in the club is not normal. And a woman goddamn walking, talking, sagging her pants, dressing and acting like men and stuff like that is not normal. So do not just criticize men. That's my point. Women should be held accountable too. Don't just make this all about men. My point of this video is this. Do not make this all about men. Women are not exempt. Women need to be held accountable too. That's the point. Like I keep saying, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Do not make this all about men. Like, women are not exempt from this equation. Women need to be held accountable too. And also, while I'm on the subject and stuff like that, I hate to go in to Whoa Vicky, but honey, you need to be the last person and stuff like that to be talking about stuff like this, because there's no way I'm listening to a racist culture vulture that pretty much got her start and fame for pretty much making a mockery of black women. Because I'm willing to bet money on it. Sis, there is no way in hell you talk the way you're talking when you're around people that look like you. There's no way you do that. I'm pretty sure that accent takes a left and you go back to how you normally everyday speak when you're around your family. Like, there's no way you talk like that on a daily basis. And like I said, like, I don't care what anyone says, she's racist. Well, Vicky is a racist because you pretty much built your empire by pretty much making a mockery of black women. And there are black women that I know personally and know of that don't talk, that never talk or acted the way you did in the past. Even though you're on a religious path now, there are black women that I know of and know personally that never have taught or acted the way you did in the past. And even if they did, they will not receive fame, they will not receive notoriety, they will not be able to go down a religious path to clean up their act, they will be shunned, they will be overlooked, like they will not have no career to speak of. And it's a shame, like, and I hate to say this, but black people, we are the kings and queens of doing crazy ghetto shit on the internet and national TV. But when we do it, it's seen as out of pocket, it's seen as ignorant, it's seen as ghetto and not trendy. But as soon as a white person or another ethnicity does it, it's seen as trendy. It's seen as trendy. It's seen as like a money-making strategy. It's cute. It's funny. But let us do it, we're shunned for it. we're called out our names and all the kind of other stuff. And I hate to say it, but it's pretty much our own people that put Woah Vicky on the map. When in reality, in my opinion, she's a racist culture vulture that pretty much made her fame and empire off of making a mockery of black women. And that's not cute. Because Woah Vicky ain't got to say it and stuff like that. In her eyes and stuff like that, that's how she sees black women. So yeah, like, I'm not like this. There's no way I'm listening to a culture vulture racist that pretty much got her, that, like I said, built her empire and stuff like that out of making a mockery of black women. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And even if this wasn't Woah Vicky, even if this was somebody else, I'm not listening to you. Like, honey, I'm living my best life. I'm living my life young, gay, and happy, and I could give two shits what anybody else says. Like, the way I live my life and stuff like that, if that bothers you, then oh well. Because there's no way I'm changing myself. There's no way I'm changing myself to fit society. Like, I'm not doing that. You can either accept me for who I am or not at all. Because like I always say, I'm living my life for me and only me. And if that's not good enough for you, then oh well. Don't be friends with me. Don't talk to me. Just pretend. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. And in conclusion, like I had said and stuff like that, like, do not make this all about men. Do not make this all about men. Women need to be held accountable too. Like I said, if we're gonna get on men for wearing nail polish or wearing dresses and stuff like that, they get on the women that be sagging their pants and walking, talking, and acting like men that be dancing, and plus the women that be dancing on each other's in clubs and stuff like that, and be smacking each other on the ass and pouring shots in each other's mouths and stuff like that. Get onto that. Like, hold women accountable too. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like always, if you want to become part of the Lexi Mob, it's super simple. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So until next time, peace out, bitch.